what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Tuesday night in which the Los Angeles Lakers took care of the Detroit Pistons 125-111 in downtown Los Angeles tonight. Man, that was a good win, man. They pretty much came out the gate, put their foot on their neck, never really let off, and that was a good old-fashioned passionate ass whipping out there, man. That's what the Lakers needed to do tonight. Come out with this team. Don't play around with them. I know at the end, LeBron went a little too long. The game got, down to 12 at one point, but it never got below 10. And that's what you do. You play who's on the schedule, no matter who it is. And tonight, that was the Detroit Pistons, who we have now beaten 7 straight times. Lakers are usually on the other side of losing to a team multiple times. So it's good to see them actually putting on a little streak and a whooping on some of these teams, man. So shout out to those who are in the building right now. I know there's probably a lot of people streaming in their post game right now. I usually come on a little later at night, but I'm gonna get a little sleep tonight, man. I'm gonna end this a little earlier than usual tonight. So we'll start it a little earlier than usual tonight. So shout out to everyone who's in the building right now. Shout out to everyone who caught us over on Playback TV. Young Africa and Elder in the house, man. That was very entertaining. Two guys with two different opinions on players and going back and forth. That was kind of fun to be part of. So shout out to everyone who watched the game with us on Playback, and shout out to everyone who stuck it out on YouTube as well, and everyone who came back for the post game, even though everyone else is doing post game right now. So shout out to you guys. Great win tonight, man. The Lakers had a game plan out this game, and they stuck to it. They were hunting the middle. They were hunting the paint. Rui, AD, Braun, these guys came out gunning in that first quarter, just punishing Detroit, getting out early and often just punking them early, getting a lead that they never relinquished. And that's exactly what we wanted to see from this team. Beat these teams, kill these teams that you are supposed to beat. And that is what the Los Angeles Lakers did tonight. And you love to see it, man. And now this is, they have won now 5 of 6. And if they can go in tomorrow night to get this back-to-back win in Utah on the road and finish this little stretch here, winning 6 of 7 prior to the All-Star break, and they got 8 days off after that, and trending in the right direction. And that is exactly what you want to see if you're the Los Angeles Lakers. Get this win tomorrow. It will not be easy going up there in Utah. And but if they do, man, oh man, that is exactly what the doctor ordered for this team. They'd be feeling pretty good with themselves going into the All-Star break. After the trade deadline, they kept everyone. They signed Spencer Dinwiddie. He had himself a solid game today. 4 turnovers, 7 assists, had a couple buckets there, and one. Pretty solid debut. A little too many turnovers, though. I figured he was going to be a little amped up, coming maybe a little nervous. Hence those 4 turnovers. But, he was out there playing point guard. And that's kind of what they're going to need. And those 7 assists were great. And I think he's only going to get more comfortable and grow into his role. So that's going to be good things to see as we move forward. One thing I didn't like from the Lakers tonight, man, they had 14 turnovers, which isn't, they had 15 turnovers. They've been playing much better than that of late, and having 15 turnovers against the Detroit Pistons while they only had 10. You don't really want to have that happen. But another trend that did continue for the Lakers, which I think is interesting, and it's kind of becoming a thing now. This is about 10 games in. The Lakers shot 40% from 3 tonight, 14 of 35. They gave up 28%, 8 of 28. This is trending in the right direction. They're shooting the 3 better. They are guarding the 3 better. They are shooting the 3 a little bit more now with their higher percentages. They average about 30 shots a game. They shot 35 tonight, 40%. Now, I understand we're playing the Detroit Pistons and all that. I understand that. I get that. But you still have to play who's in front of you, and you still have to take and make shots, and that's exactly what the Los Angeles Lakers did tonight. And they shot 50% in the first half. They shot 40% overall in the game. They scored 70 points again prior to halftime after scoring 85 points prior to halftime last game. And, man, these Lakers, God, every time I feel like they're starting to turn a corner, they do something to disappoint me. So I don't know if I want to go there yet. So I'm not going to necessarily give them credit for turning a corner, but I'm going to say that I'm liking what I'm seeing from this team right now. I'm liking the effort to start games. I'm liking the way they're putting teams away early in these last 2 games. I'm liking the way they're shooting the 3. Don't necessarily love the turnovers tonight. I don't love some of the second chance points they gave up still. That might be a problem for the remainder of the year. It's going to have to be something they continuously work on. I'm not sure how they go about fixing that as this roster is currently constructed. However, their ability to guard the 3 better, to make the 3, and to limit their turnovers, their defense is creeping up. Their offense is creeping up league-wide. And these are the things trending in the right directions that we want to see. Detroit has been averaging about 116 games over the last 9 coming in. Got to a 111 today and kind of a garbage finish there. They gave up 48 points in the first half to them, so they held them on pace for below 100. The game kind of got away in garbage minutes. If you remove that, then this was a pretty solid overall good game for the Lakers, even though it was against the Detroit Pistons. And again, this is a team that could have come in here and beaten us a couple of weeks ago. The Lakers went in there and handled their business tonight, put that work in, destroyed them. And that's what you want to see from these Los Angeles Lakers. So shout out to everyone who's in the building. Like I said, you guys could be anywhere in the world. You're here with me. I appreciate that, man. A lot of people live streaming right now. So thank you very much for being part of Empire Jeff TV. So we got Mike in the building, man. Thank you for pulling up. Salute to you, my guy. Yeah, a little early tonight, man. A little early. I got to get up a little earlier tomorrow. Called the game today. I didn't want to take a break, go away. Did not feel like doing the live, so I just rolled right into it, man. While the pipes were warmed up, the voice was ready to go. I'm good. So shout out to you guys for pulling up here, man. Appreciate you. Festo, what's going on, man? Thank you for pulling up. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Easy W. Thanks for pulling up, man. Appreciate you, man. We always win. That was a great win right there. Dante, gang, good win. What's going on, my guy? Thanks for pulling up. Special. Welcome back again to our brother Search, man. We love you, man. Great to have you back. Welcome back, man. Good to have my brother back in the building. He held it down on the playback on YouTube. I'm sure he was on other channels at the same time. So shout out to our guy, Search and Destroy. Welcome back in the building, man. Appreciate you, man. Jordan Smith said, Lake Show. Appreciate you pulling up, my guy. Thank you. Jordan says, Bron, AD, D'Lo, really the true big three, man. If D'Lo can play like this in the playoffs, Lakers would be hard to beat. Facts. And we get a guy off the bench who can play point guard or play shooting guard off the bench, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Austin Reaves frees up a little bit there. Rui, the way he came out to start today. Torian Prince back to the bench in his natural role. A lot of things I saw tonight that I liked. Again, I know it's Detroit. I know their record, but I've seen time and time again. They have won 4 of 9 coming in here. And, you couldn't take them for granted today. People were calling it a trap game. So shout out to the Lakers for getting that win tonight, man. That's absolutely a huge win for them, man. And what Church is talking about right now, man. Thanks for everyone who went over there. If those who missed the news yesterday, we have partnered with Fanatics. So anyone who goes over and places an order at Fanatics, you can still place your normal order. Just use our link, and then the show gets credit for the purchase. So a portion of the order will go towards the channel, helps grow the channel, helps the community become better, helps provide more giveaways for the channel. So all those things considered there. So shout out to Search, man. I greatly appreciate you. And what I'm going to start doing on these shows here, I'm going to start doing what I'm going to call kind of the item of the night. And an item that I'm promoting tonight that's over at Fanatics, which I think is a good one. I think a lot of people will like. I personally have this one in my collection. And that one is going to be the Kobe Bryant final game 60-point plaque over at Fanatics, man. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop that link in the chat right now to use for it because it's a great deal over there. I believe it's only $29.99 right now. And with free shipping with a promo code that attaches to this link. So go ahead and click that link. And that link is going to take you over to the site if you choose to purchase it. Go ahead and click that link and give me 1 second. Why is it not letting me put the link in there? Okay, go ahead and head over. Let me try to correct that here. Give me 1 second and I'll get that fixed one here. 1 second. All right, that should do it. And let's see if that's going to let it work. Okay, why is it not letting me click on my own link? Search, see if you can figure that out for me. But anyways, the link is up there. And that is the first item we're promoting tonight is the Kobe Bryant 60-point final game plaque on fanatics.com with our link. So I'm sorry the link is tripping for some reason. I'm gonna get that right before we get out of here. Search, let me know if you're ever to work that out. I don't know if I did something wrong, but definitely don't know how I botched that. But yeah, so that's the link right there. That's on the screen, and maybe you got to copy and paste it for some reason. It's not working for me in the chat. But I appreciate you guys, and that will be the first item. I'm gonna start doing this kind of on a nightly basis of not only promoting that we've got a partnership with Fanatics. So I'm gonna pick out a certain item every night. And it's gonna be the item of the day. This is the Kobe Bryant Los Angeles Lakers Fanatics authentic 10.5 by 13 60-point finale subliminated plaque. So again, I have this one personally. I love it. I'm redoing my home office here / studio for the live stream, and someone will be on camera a lot more once I get that all done. But shout out to you guys, man. Everyone who supported out the gate already, people that have already gone over to Fanatics and placed their orders. You guys are greatly appreciated. And like I said, the best is yet to come. I got some more. I've got some more partnerships coming and more things that are going to benefit the channel. So greatly appreciate you guys. And thank you for your all continued support. Let's see here. We got, okay, Lake Show. There we go. Let's see here. Got here. Vegas Dev, what's going on? We got member Vegas Dev in the building, man. Back in the building. Thank you so much for pulling up. Greatly appreciate you, man. Happy the Lakers got this win tonight. Much needed to continue this streak going. Very, very, very good to see. And like I said, they said no LeBron tomorrow, which probably isn't really surprising me. I kind of figured they may give him that extra one off and going into the All-Star break through an extra day's rest. I've seen Reg Dog. Shout out to Reg Dog. I'm seeing him put that in the chat. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. Let us know if that's what it is. But shout out to Search, man, if you were able to fix that link. I don't know what happened when I tried to do it. I don't know what's happening, but it's not letting the link work for some reason. I'm not sure. I'll figure out a way to get that working. But appreciate you guys, man, and I appreciate the Lakers, man. They went and putting that work tonight. We needed that win. They got it done. So shout out for them. Shout out to them, man. Someone messed up some free tacos for yeah, they did, man. That sucks, man. Come on, man. Come on, Detroit. Detroit, we beat them 7 straight times. They weren't happy with us. I see we're still sitting there in that 9 spot. Looks like we're 2 games back of let me go back to this thing on the screen here that they were showing. We are 2 games back of the Kings at 7th, 2.5 back of 7, and 3.5 back of 6. And actually 5. So the Lakers can start putting things together here, man. You know, the Suns, I don't know if I trust them to stay healthy. Pelicans, I never trust to stay healthy. Mavericks, the same thing. Kings as well. So Lakers might. Well, I didn't think it was possible for the Lakers to get the 5th or 6th seed. Maybe I was wrong there. Maybe they're going to be able to put together some wins here that make it possible. So we're going to have to wait and see if that happens. DJ, Lakers at 5. I see you, brother. Thanks for pulling up, bro. I see you in the chat there. Let's see. Jordan Smith says, I was telling my friends about the Clippers losing to the Wolves. My friend said the Clippers can beat the Wolves, but I'm telling people Wolves got the Clippers number. I feel like anyone who's got decent bigs can have the Clippers number. They just don't play well against the bigs. They're going to struggle against them. And Minnesota is definitely going to give them that work from time to time, man. Controversial, man. What's going on, man? This is the starting 5 that should have been there the whole time. Now that's a real squad. Yeah, I agree with you. I would have liked Vando too, instead of Rui at times, but outside of that, Rui has been hurt most of the season, so I get why the starting lineup really wasn't working and wasn't going to happen. But now that he's back healthy, he should definitely be out there, and he is. So, yeah, I agree with you, man. G-Dog, what's going on, man? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. He's got some takes on Darvin there. Dante said Jeff needs that energy for tomorrow, y'all. Dirk Diggler TV in effect tomorrow. Man, just need some rest, man. James Caldwell, what's good, my brother? What's good, Lakers fan at Empire Jeff at Search. Thanks for pulling out, my guy. I hope you're having a good night. I know you enjoyed that Lakers win, man. Glad to have you back, bro, at Search. Absolutely, man. We are certainly blessed. Certainly loving to have our guy Search and Destroy back, man. He's the best in the business, man. Never taken for granted. Never have, never will. Every minute he spent on this channel, man, is a blessing. I know that. So shout out to Search, man, for coming back strong, man. Appreciate you, bro. Roel says still here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Saw you stick it through during the whole live stream, man. So greatly appreciate you, brother. We got D Dollar visually speaking. Top of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Search and Destroy Empire Jets. I still would have liked Jay Wiseman as a backup. Big. Let them learn from AD and company. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. They just didn't have a lot of things they could have really pulled off and done. So I hear what you're saying. This is a team moving forward. This is what we got to rock with. This is what we're dealing with. And we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. Outside of that, I'm not entirely sure what is going to happen. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there, how this roster fills out. I think it's going to be a little problematic without that secondary big because I think Jackson Hayes is too light, and I don't feel like Christian Woods brings enough energy. But when you look at this team and they struggle with offensive rebounds, giving up offensive rebounds and second chance points to the opposition, I'm not sure anything on this roster is going to fix that. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. Bridges says, I think if Vando gets healthy, we're a championship contender. Tonight was nothing to do with that. Either offense is great, just need to improve defensively. Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely going to need Vando back. I'm not 100% convinced he's coming back this year. The report of saying they'll reevaluate him in that time frame had me a little bit concerned. If we don't hear any news in the coming weeks that he's ramping up or he's making progress, if it's just silence up until the point they give the update, then I'm going to be a little concerned there, man. Brendan Pearson, salute to you. Thanks for pulling up, man. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for pulling up. Let's see what else we got in the building. Nicholas Clark, salute to you, my guy. Braun is out tomorrow. Ugh, we don't have the luxury. Probably. And is that official? Did that get announced? I'm just seeing it here with you guys. I'm not watching any post-game Spectrum or anything like that. So let me know if that's true. Damn, that sucks because I really want to get that win tomorrow night in Utah. I'm going to the break with another win. Satro, salute to you, bro. Good win. Let's go. Absolutely, man. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Who else we got in here? No, that's not Court Kings. So shopcourtkings.com, obviously. is our brand. But Empire Jeff TV has partnered with Fanatics as well. And so we've got our own link that if you do any shopping with Fanatics, but you use our link, your experience doesn't change. It still takes you to Fanatics. But if you go through our link, then we get credit for the sale, and a portion of the sale gets donated to the channel. So it's an affiliate program with them, and we're partnered with them. So they reached out, we made it happen, and I've got some more things coming too. But basically, if you use our link while shopping with Fanatics, then that link, when you make a sale, like I said, your price will it doesn't take you a different site. It'll give you some promo codes when you get to the page. But anything that you buy, we'll get credit for the sale. So it helps the channel grow, helps us monetize. So appreciate you, man. For some reason, I'm not getting that link to work though. I don't know what's happening, why I can't post that link. You get it to work, search? Let me try it. Okay, there you go. So perfect. There we go. So that one that Search put, so that is going right now for $29.99. It does have a code for free shipping with 24 ship. So that is an incredible plaque. I'm telling you, it's a must-have for any Kobe and Laker fan. I have one myself. And I'm going to do that every night. I'm going to put something, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw something different every night onto the screen where it's going to be the item of the night. And tonight is the 60-point plaque Fanatics item of the day. Kobe Bryant, Los Angeles Lakers, Fanatics, authentic 10.5 by 13, 60-point finale sublimated plaque. Over there, you got the links right here on the screen, but also Search got it to work in the chat. Thank you for that, Search. Like I said, only $29.99, and a portion of that will go towards donating towards the channel. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for getting that worked out, Search. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. We got Reg Dog says no LeBron tomorrow. Shout out to you, Reg Dog. Thanks for pulling up. Salute to you as well. Thank you for being part. Reg Dog pulled up to Playback TV, man. He was tripping out a little bit. He's like, I get to watch the game with y'all? Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's crazy. I'm telling you, Playback TV, man. You pull up, you get there early. I got 20 of those VIP things, VIP passes for you to watch whatever game I'm watching for free, no blackout dates. We basically have the NBA League Pass that NBA players have. It's incredible, man. We are truly blessed to have that over there. So shout out to everyone who pulled up. We greatly appreciate you, man. How important is tomorrow's game, knowing March schedule and Jazz on our heels? That March schedule is going to be absolutely brutal. So tomorrow's game and the rest of February is going to be crucial to get those wins indeed. And I'm hopeful that they can stretch together some finish out this month strong and get into a rhythm there that can lead them into those games and some wins in March that they're going to need. But LeBron not playing tomorrow, that disappoints me. He's about to have 8 days off. That's why I really wish he wouldn't have played in the fourth, so we can get out there and play tomorrow and help with this, put us in contention to win that game. But hey, we got reinforcements. We got Dinwiddie. He maybe goes into the starting lineup, Rui to the 4. And we're going to see a whole lot of that 3-guard lineup maybe out the gate tomorrow night that you guys love so much. Fanatics. Yeah, that's right. Fanatics, man. DJ, what's going on, my guys? 60 Cent in the building, pausing his workout to come over here to salute the chat and holler at us over here, man. Make sure to head over to Lakers and 5. Give my guys sub, man. Excellent content. Excellent brother over there. Salute to you, DJ, man. Hope you're having a good night. And if you are working tonight, man, drive safe, brother. He said it. Okay, gotcha. Appreciate you, man. Be right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Satchel says, what do you think about the Dinwiddie play with us? I liked it for the first game. 7 assists. Didn't love the 4 turnovers. I expect him to be pressing a little bit. He did. A little nervous. He's back in his hometown, playing in front of family and friends for the Los Angeles Lakers. And, I expect a little nerves out there. He's going to work some things out there. But he's a point guard, man. He got out there and got 7 assists today. That's going to really help the team. He's a strong body. Like I said, I broke down his play. Like I said, he's a guy that can go left, go right. He's physical. He can get to the rim with force. He can dunk with either hand. He can finish with either hand. He's capable of making jump shots. Not the greatest defender in the world, but he's got the length and the strength to recover. So if you could work on that playing with a guy like AD and some other guys out there, I think that could be promising. So I think he had a solid debut. Let's how many total minutes did he play? That's one thing I didn't see. We got about 14 in the first half. So we got about 31 minutes. He had 6 points. He shot 2 of 6. He was a +5. But the 7 assists there, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. But like I said, 4 turnovers, only 2 fouls. Probably needs to settle down a little bit, but I expected a little bit of nerves out there tonight, which he had. But good, solid debut for him with those 7 assists. I like it. I'm messing with it, man. NGB, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. She said, driving, but checking in. LeBron is out tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you. Thank you. You drive safe. And I hope we provide a good show for you to listen to on the way home. But I appreciate you, man. Yeah, it search says the link is bugging. Yeah, it was bugging. I don't know what happened, man. LeBron to Kobe, LA, LBJ out tomorrow. Yeah, man. Wish Bron sat today, played Utah tomorrow. Yeah, definitely would have Would have loved to have seen that, but they got the win. Hopefully that team rallies and gets a win tomorrow, man. Welcome back, Search. Absolutely. Absolutely welcome back, Search, man. We missed you, Search. Been numerous times where Hayes and Spence standing still on the perimeter, but like more of ball movement and slashing. Yeah, you know what, Nicholas, I really love the way they started the game. They had intent, they had a focus. You could tell they were committed to getting that ball into the paint. Rui was getting the ball, being aggressive, planting, spinning, nice touch around the rim, like put back dunks. Like Rui was playing so physical. AD too. They were hunting the rim the first 6.5, 7 minutes, maybe about 8 minutes of that first quarter. Then they kind of went away with it once they got the win. And Elder said, it's tough to stay focused when you're playing bad teams. But I felt like we did that against the Charlotte Hornets too, in Charlotte, where they were dominating the first half. AD was picking them apart with assists, doing everything he could in that game. And then the second half, they let down. They almost blew that game, but they got the win. You know what I mean? And they got the win tonight. And, you can tell that Darvin had a game plan to start this game. The players followed it and then went away from it later in the game. So I love to see that aggression out the gate. I love to see that type of play out the gate. And hopefully they continue to do that tomorrow night in Utah as well, man. Let's see. LeBron to Kobe LA says, why would LBJ not play tomorrow? 8 days rest. They're just not going to put him through the back-to-back. Probably is pretty much what it is. They're going to save him. Appreciate you, Search, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Spencer, not Patrick. I got you, man. I got you. Braun gearing up to play 40 minutes in the All-Star game. That's funny, man. That's funny. Let's see. Bridget says, thanks for sharing the platform. Jeff makes Lakers basketball just more enjoyable. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's exactly what it's for, man. We're here to build this community, build this platform. We support each other. And I just have a lot of fun doing it and getting to call these Laker games over on Playback. Like I said, I've been on Playback dating back to last summer. I wasn't calling the games myself. I was on other panels, similarly to how I started my YouTube channel, on other panels, and I did my own. And then once I, put the time in, I got the YouTube built up, got to the 1,000 subscribers, which I was aiming for. Then it freed me up to do other things like Playback. So the Playback situation has been great. I'm loving it. The response to it has been great. Everyone seems to enjoy it. And going to continue to grow that over there. So appreciate you guys. Make sure to tell your friends to tell a friend that it's Jeff and them again, and pull up over to Playback and Empire Jeff TV over here on YouTube, man. You guys are greatly appreciated. So let's check today's mathematics. I know there's a lot of shows on right now, but we got 40 people in the building, 32 likes. Those aren't bad ratios, but I like it to be 40-40 if possible. Let's get your boy to the 40-40 club, man. Drop a like on the video if you have not done so already, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like I said, about 30% of the people that watch every single night come back every single night, but have yet to subscribe to the channel. Maybe you forgot. Maybe it's easy. I'm reminding you now. Go on and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications to get notified when we go live on nights such as tonight. And drop a like on the video after you subscribe. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Let's see who else we got here. We got no worries. We're gonna work it out. Facts. Need that. Yeah, that plaque, man. That plaque is hard, bro. I'm telling you, man. I got one myself. And I'm gonna be getting up. They've got a bunch of different plaques up there. I'm gonna be showcasing a lot of different items. I'm gonna be showcasing on a nightly basis. But that one is definitely a fire joint. Like I said, for $29.99 with free shipping with that code, you definitely can't beat that, man. Free shipping with the code 24 ship, $29.99 out the door, plus tax probably in California, but free shipping. So go ahead and tap that link, man. And I've got every night I'm going to have a different item up there for you guys to be the item of the day. I picked that one specifically for tonight because I have it myself. I just felt right to kick off the first item being Kobe's final game. Let's see. Nicholas Clark says, do you think Vando needs surgery but holding off with hopes to play in the playoffs? Also, Braun should send Vando to LBJ of foot doctors. I don't know. Look, if it's to a point where he's holding off, they should just get it repaired, man. His long-term career is really important. I don't want him to do something that's going to put him out for half of next season. It's just not worth it to me. He needs to get right. Absolutely needs to get right. And, I would love to have him. Absolutely would love to have him for the stretch run and to finish this season. But if it means sacrificing his career and long term, then that's tough, man. And that's one thing I don't want to sacrifice if I'm the Lakers and if I'm him, man. It's not ideal. Not ideal. So if they can, get confirmation that maybe he's not going to cause any further damage, he just got to play with pain, then maybe then we can make that happen. But outside of that, I just don't want the guy to get hurt and then suffer a long-term injury. And no one wants to see that for sure. Kurt, what's going on, my guy? Thanks for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Search Air Horn. Yo, Jeff, Chet Brown not playing tomorrow against Utah. Yeah, man, that sucks, man. That sucks, man. Daniel needs that German Dr. Braun head so bad. Yeah, right? Man. Bridget says, I wonder who replaces Braun in the starting lineup. Probably Hayes, Wood, or Prince, I imagine. Hope it's not Dinwiddie. He needs to get used to a six-man role. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe they'll just slide him in for Braun and move Rui to the 4, or maybe move Taurean Prince. I'm not sure, but I agree. I wouldn't mind Spence, maintaining his role on the bench. Wouldn't mind that at all. But wait to see tomorrow night. Sits tomorrow and plays heavy minutes during the All-Star game. That's what people are saying, man. We got that 3-guard lineup you were salivating for. That is funny. Yeah, that has come in for sure. William, what's going on, my guy? What up, Laker Nation? Good win, but it was expected. Facts. Absolutely win that was expected, but you know what? We got to win these games that we expect to win. Losing that game would have been horrific. We didn't lose it. We got it, and that's what's the most important thing there, man. Savannah told LeBron he can't play tomorrow on Valentine's Day. You ain't going to Utah, man. You staying your behind home. That's funny. Didn't even think of that point, but you might be onto something here. Spencer is going to be so clutch come playoff time. Yeah, I think he's a solid pickup, man. Savannah putting her foot down. That's wild. Let's see. William says, so who would you guys cut to sign Morris? I don't think they're cutting anybody. I think if they were going to plan to sign 2 people, I think they would have moved one of those minimum guys. And doesn't make sense for them to cut them, pay the extra tax just to bring another guy and pay more tax. They would have just gave a protected second or a second to be named or something just for someone to take one of their minimum guys. They didn't do that. So I don't believe they're going to waive anyone to sign Morris. And maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Wouldn't mind it if they did. We're going to have to wait and see, but I don't think that's on the agenda currently. Hit stick stepper. Triple salute to you, my guy. Hopefully we finally get a back-to-back dub tomorrow against the Jazz. That way 100 target strong. Facts. I hope so, man. We need that. I would love to go an all-star game, all-star break on a push like that, man. Do we still need Gabe? Dude shot 33% last year regular season. We need his toughness and competitiveness on defense, so I'm going to say yes. But like I said, Spence being there and with Max kind of emerging when he comes back healthy before Gabe, we're going to have to wait and see what type of role he has there. We're going to have to wait. I know what you meant. Let's see. We could really benefit from toughness Morris brings. We could, and he's another vet and he's another dog. So I definitely agree with that. But like I said, I'm just not sold that it's going to happen. Let's see. Rest Vanderbilt until playoffs. Cam career legacy right here now when he comes back. Oh man, Cam. I'm not a big fan of Morris on this team. We have enough power forwards on this team, in my opinion. We do. I just say maybe another vet, another guy in case someone goes down, another guy capable of hitting the 3. Like I said, I wouldn't mind him over someone if you're not going to play him. But again, I don't think they're gonna really cut anybody. I don't think they're going to. But shout out to you, love the show. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Do you think Jazz got weaker with the loss of Olynyk? Weaker, yeah. But that's what they were looking to sell that and cash in on something there. So they do that. I mean, he's a very good vet for that team and an effective one. So they're gonna miss him. They're gonna miss him. And Danny's heart of hearts, he's probably hoping they don't make the playoffs, but they compete. Maybe they need to go to a play-in game and then lose and end up in the lottery, but still get some experience. It's probably what he's hoping for. So moving a guy like Olynyk kind of lines up towards that. So I can see that. I can see that happening. Kind of being part of his plans there. Could definitely see that happening for sure. Them getting to a play-in game and then losing, and getting the lottery, but getting the experience. We have no regulator though. True. Let's see, y'all. Let Jeff rest well. I will. I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight, man. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. Shut them down. Search time for everybody. Oh man. I'm trying to, man. Like I said, put in this work, man. This was a good win tonight. Lakers playing great. I was up here when the Lakers were playing terrible. Going to be here when they're playing nice. You know what I mean? So, like I said, ebb and flows. I never get too high, never get too low. This ain't the tantrum channel. This ain't the parade channel. You know what I mean? This is just me breaking down the game of basketball. My temperament pretty much stays the same. Love the win tonight. Hate when they have bad losses. But at the end of the day, I'm here just to break down the game and kick it with you guys, man. So appreciate you guys for pulling up here. Chris says it's hard out here in these streets. It can be, man. It can be. He said time to go to bed soon. This ain't gonna be a very long stream tonight. Dream big. So what you guys think of Spencer's debut? Laker fans sometimes think everyone got to score 20 for them to be effective, right? So I'm curious to see what you guys think of his debut. I think he was solid. Like I said, do not love the 4 turnovers, but I do love the 7 assists. But we'll have to wait and see how that role carves out for him. How he continues to play off the bench in either guard position, primarily point guard, but he can play either. And interested to see how that 3-guard lineup looks when he is out there on the floor with the others out there in that 3-guard lineup that you guys seem to love so much, man. Let's see. No complaints. Are you worried about the Golden State Warriors? No, I'm not. Like I said, we beat them last year. I think we can beat them this year. We beat them on the road this year. Like I said, I'm not worried about the Warriors. At some point, they were going to start figuring some things out, but I still think there's a lot of holes on that team. Kuminga is emerging. He's playing well, but I still think they have no answer for Anthony Davis. And like I said, I still think that we can get them. Not too worried about them, and they got to stay healthy. And with that team, they got to stay both physically and mentally healthy. And they've been through a ton this year. I'm not sure they're going to have enough in the tank to really advance or do anything come playoff time. That team has been dragged through the mud emotionally and physically, and that's going to be really hard for them to rally on top of that, man, because it's just so many miles on that team, and it seems like it's just the end of the run is just there. It feels like, man. Whatever, now skip there. B- for Spencer. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I think that's a solid one. I don't think Gabe Vincent will play this season. I'm getting Kendrick Nunn vibes this season. We signed him, was out for the whole season. Yeah, that I think he'll be back. His injury is a little different than Kendrick's. This one is definitely the one that he should be able to come back from. But the only problem is he hasn't played all year. What is he going to look like? How is he going to play? I think I'd be a little bit more worried about what he's going to look like versus if he's going to come back. Elder and Africa's debate on Playback was hilarious. Yeah, man, those guys are funny, man. They're very passionate. They go back and forth. They're coming from 2 different angles, 2 different eras, 2 different worlds, 2 different continents. It's hilarious to sit back. That's why I'm a neutral party, man. I just laugh, man. But they're very passionate about the one thing about those 2. They're very passionate about the game of basketball, and you can hear it the way they talk about it, man. Damn, RIP to my Niners. Sex Niners lost, but damn, what a great game. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Niners, man. They played a great game. They some team had to lose. It sucks that it was them. Shout out to the Chiefs for getting the dub. That was a very, very great game. And for being a guy that doesn't have a dog in the race, I do not mind watching a game like that, man. That was incredible. Down to the final play of overtime there, man. It was a great game to watch. Sucks that someone had to lose that game, man. Let's see. If anything, Spence lets the other guards rest and be more productive. Looking forward to seeing him get more comfortable with the team. Yeah. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Good message you had to look at. It's I like the fact that maybe he's going to be able to have some of these guys save some energy. It's going to let D'Lo be in the role where he can create with the ball in his hands, but then go off ball and kind of they can switch up there, freeze LeBron up a little bit there, Austin as well. So I just like everything he brings from that standpoint of it. He's going to have to step up his defense, and he's going to have to shoot better. But if he does that, then I think you're going to see progression there, and that's exactly what we are hoping for sure. Warren Laws, thanks for pulling up, man. Appreciate you. D-Land, Spencer back together again. Facts, man. Facts. One thing I do like is the vibe of the team now. The guys actually seem like they're having fun and building true chemistry. Yeah, man, they had to get past that trade deadline, man. They really did. And now that they're playing more free out there. They're looking a little bit more excited out there, looking more happy out there. Like I said, the start of the game, they're actually running what you can see the coaching staff's agenda to start the game. You can see it. And, like I've said all season, while Darvin Ham doesn't get any escape here, you could clearly see that some of these guys just weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing out the gate in these games. And they did tonight. They went out there, they attacked, they played hard. They basically like put a target on the paint there and they went after it and put that game away early. And while the guys played more minutes than I would have loved, that game was never really in question or in doubt. And that's because the way they started that game. I liked how communicative he was during lull periods. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Definitely. Spencer will keep the offense flowing when D'Lo sits. Think it's really good signing. He's underrated. Yeah, it's a good pickup, man. I thought Spencer was fine. Some turnovers, but we saw some of what he can bring. Facts. Golden State done. Curry still puts fear in y'all. He's going to be burned out by the playoffs. Yeah, like I said, they can be scary. They can scare some people, but I don't think they get us in a 7-game series. I think we got them. I think we ended their run last season. We need someone to push Ham like Travis did to Andy Reid, right? That's true though. That is true. Also, AD on that one on the three to Dow. How you like me now? AD on that. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Shout out to AD, man. Fam, eat good, rest well tonight. You are ready for hydration. Do NBA teams practice during the All-Star break? If so, we should prioritize integrating Spence into the system. Well, one thing I will say, if you guys noticed how they were actually running the 5-out system the way it was supposed to start the game, they were getting the lanes, the driving lanes, they were getting to the rim, they were getting open shots. The 5-out was flowing to start this game. Again, I know they were playing against Detroit, but I think it was good for everyone to see how the 5-out is meant to be ran. The players were actually running it willingly to start this game. It was a good thing to see. That Ham's hematoma go away yet? Oh man, y'all still coming for Darvin, man. Stay connected to humble things. Facts. If D'Lo keeps playing like this, he will offset some of Curry does. Doubt we meet them in the playoffs though, unless it's a play-in. Yeah, I think the Warriors are going to crumble here a little bit. I think they're going to hit a wall again. I don't really look at them as someone that I'm worried about too much. I look at a team like the teams that I'm worried about, like even OKC, Sacramento, Minnesota. I think those teams are gettable. Believe it or not, like the Clippers, the Nuggets, and the Suns, if healthy in a playoff series, can be a handful, even with their defensive struggles. But KD, Booker, Beal in a playoff setting, those guys are pretty much building up for that. So, there's teams, but some of these younger teams, I think they could be had. I really do. Should Lakers resign Spence next season? Well, he's played one game. We got to see how he fits. When we do make the playoffs, how does he play? How does he fit against alongside Braun and AD for the remainder of the season? Like I said, how does he shoot? How does he defend? These are the things that are going to matter and see throughout the course of a season, and how he fits, in the playoffs when the times really matter. And it's way too early to talk about next season for him. We're here right now. It's way too early to talk about almost anyone for next season. We have to see how they finish this season and how they look in the playoffs. Assuming we make it there. SD is solid low-key playmaker. He's definitely going to help us. Target bet 100. Yeah, no, he will. I want Warriors to crash then. Dre is going to snap again. Yeah. Dre was getting worked up on his podcast today, going at Nurkic and KD, man. That was wild. He's definitely always he's walking that line, man. He can snap at any time. Ruby still looks like a deer in the headlights during a double team. He hasn't really faced a lot of double teams in his career. And even AD, shout out to Rondo, he was breaking it down, how he said that the way the AD is passing out of a double team, the way night and day compared to how it was when he played with him. So sometimes it takes players, and AD's been facing double teams most of his career, right? And Ruby hasn't. So it's going to take him a little time to adjust to that. When you're a guy that's been out there playing a secondary role, I'm sure he faced them in high school and college. But in the NBA, I don't know how many times Rui has faced a true double, right? And it's gonna have to adjust, especially when you're facing doubles in when you're younger, high school and college. It's not the same level of talent that's coming to double you as it is the NBA. And it takes an adjustment period. It's definitely a compliment to him and a testament to his hard work, the fact that he's facing double teams. But you have to know how to read them and react to them, and sometimes make your move before that double team can get to you. And that's why AD is having such a better year passing out of the double team, is because he's operating with more aggressiveness, and teams don't even really know what he's going to do with the ball when he's operating in that triple threat position without using his dribble. And that's what I love about the season that Anthony Davis is having. It's fun to watch, and like I said, he's carving people apart, and this is exactly what you want to see from Anthony Davis, man. And if it wasn't for this Lakers record to start this game or this stretch, he'd be in line for MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. He's having a dominant season. Just the Lakers win total isn't lining up to what he needs it to be. And maybe they can put a stretch together here, but he definitely needs to win some awards. He's playing in all these games. His defense is elite. His offense is he's stepping up. He's doing a lot of things this year that he's going to win some awards for sure. Need to get in the 6th seed, get that rest. They're going to try. I just hope they don't kill their playoffs trying to get a higher seed. That's what I am kind of worried about. Do you see anyone surpassing Braun's scoring record? Right now I would say no, because the amount of time you'd have to play. But who knows what the league is going to look like 15 years from now when it comes to scoring. Maybe someone like Luka. If Luka can play 18, 19 years. I do feel like these records are going to be easier to break moving forward with the way the game is played. I'm wondering if at some point, if the league is going to pull the reins back on this out of control scoring at some point. The big man seems to be making a slight resurgence. On that rate, maybe that'll lead to better, more defense and more rebounding. I would hope so. I like the form of basketball where defense matters. I love offense. Don't get me wrong. I love offense, but I love seeing the team get stops and players getting stops and competing on defense. I love that. So I would love some type of form of that game to come back. Doesn't have to get extreme like it was back in the day. You know what I mean? But I would like to see more competitive balance there on the defensive side for sure, man. Go rest, Jeff. You have done more than enough. We here. You go rest, brother. Tomorrow is another fight. I will sue it, man. Imagine 3rd seed Clippers versus 6th seed Lakers in the first round. Absolute cinema. Yeah, that would be great. I think we'd get them, man. I think we would get them, bro. Like I said, we match up well against them this season, man. My man Dime Dropper was saying how much he didn't really want that matchup this season against the Lakers. He doesn't like the matchup against them, and I agree with him. Shout out to Dime Dropper, man. Great coverage over there covering the Clippers. Does great work over there. Bridges, if Rui is getting doubled, then we should have that game wrapped up because he's our worst scorer in the starting lineup. No, I hear you, but he was the guy coming out so aggressive in that first quarter, man, that he was the guy cooking and killing, so they had no choice. They had to try to slow him down. He was being a beast out the gate, man. Good ass UFC fight card on Saturday in Anaheim. I wanted to go, but the cheapest tickets are over 300. Yeah, man, those prices are starting to get crazy, man. I miss the early 2000s era of physical basketball. I miss a lot of parts of the 2000s for sure. Still annoyed that Suns got O'Neal. Yeah, I get it. But like I said, I mean, getting Dinwiddie for free and keeping our picks, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad. I told you guys that during my trade deadline special. I'm not mad at it still. I've always liked this team. I didn't love the way they were fitting and the way things were working out, but I've always liked this team. I still don't have 100% confidence that this team is going to absolutely put things together, that this team is going to remain healthy, that this team is going to be able to, do everything they need to do to get where they need to get to. You know what I mean? I'm not still 100% confident in that. And it's not me hating on my own team. It's just I'm keeping it honest. They need to continue to show us more. And if they go into Utah and get a win tomorrow, like if we have like a Boston performance tomorrow, I'll be so proud of this team, man. So proud of this team. It's so important that we get another win going into that All-Star break, man. So important. We got Dan Inspiration says, I don't get the hate on Austin Reaves. Dude is shooting 49% and 36 from threes with 5 assists and 4 rebounds. He's a very solid guard. Yeah, no, there's a lot of reasons why people don't like Austin Reaves. But to be fair, he also, while he does compete on defense, he just doesn't have the physical attributes. We were talking about during tonight's game. He gets thrown around a lot out there. So it's, there's going to be points where that's going to burn you. But like I said, he can give it back on the other side of the floor, which I'm fine with. But the Lakers just have to do a better job of hiding that. There's plenty of teams who have guys who can score and contribute offensively that compete defensively, but just don't necessarily have the skill set that other teams do a better job of hiding. And the Lakers don't do a tremendous job of hiding Austin Reaves when he has a matchup that he struggles with. And that hopefully that just becomes something that they continue to work on and continue to make work. I feel like they've gotten better at it over the last week or two. But that's something come playoff time that they're definitely going to have an answer for. And that's why I really like the addition of Dinwiddie, because, if a team is just milking that matchup and maybe you got to get Austin out for a couple possessions, well, now you have another guy who can go out there and get his own shot. Compare Austin Reaves to a non-all-star guard, and how many can we name that is better? Austin Reaves is a very good basketball player. He's a very good role player to have on your team. And like I said, there's a reason why other teams want Austin Reaves. Very good reason. People use the false narrative of this is why no one gave him an offer in the offseason. And for he's so good, why did no one give him a contract offer in the offseason? It's very simple. It's because the Lakers were basically threatening anyone around that they were going to match it, and they were going to. And teams didn't want to tie up their money for no reason. When they knew the Lakers, there was nothing that would have been offered to him that the Lakers would not have matched. And then people say, well, why not offer the money just to make them pay more? Well, because when you do that to teams, and teams do that to you. So like I said, at the end of the day, most of the time it's teams not doing it because they don't want it done to them. And the restricted free agency is something that it's not used too often. It's just really not. If you go back and look, the amount of times that a player was eligible for it versus the amount of times that a player has signed it, and then when they do sign it, the odds of that other team actually getting the player and not having the former team match it. Like I said, it's just not something that's in the team that's after the player benefit. It's just not. That's just people not understanding the business of basketball there. It's just people speaking narratives that they don't know the details about. Encouraging to see James Wiseman do well tonight. Hope he keeps improving. Maybe a full season with Monty is helping. Yeah, an opportunity, and not out there with the pressure of playing with some of the guys. It's got to be hard for someone like a Wiseman out there. Draymond once got a technical for chewing out his own teammate, Wiseman over there. So maybe to get out of some of that toxic, the toxicness over there for a young player in that type of element was probably a good idea. Even though he got to a team that had the worst start, like or the most losses in a row, it still might be a better environment for him long term. I heard Beal went down with the hammy. That seems to be an old hat with him. That sucks though. This team has so much to figure out. Yes, Spence is a buyout, but I think he can play a big role. Plus, reintegrating injured players into the rotation. Yeah, that's going to be tough for sure. Oh snap! Just seen the Beal thing. Looks like he did aggravate his hamstring. He's had a problem with that one all season, man. I don't know. I heard Spurs were gonna after AR a bag. They were until they realized it was pointless because it was gonna get matched, and teams just don't want to go down that route. When you go, also there's the selling out to your fan base. You go and you sign a player to the match. You get your fan base excited for no reason. The other team comes in and matches it. There's a lot of politics involved with that. Even rivals sometimes won't even sign a team to sign a team player on a restricted contract that could be matched, just because, like I said, it just some teams just flat out won't do it. And if you listen to Austin's words, he says he considered it. So that means that there were talks and they probably offered something, but they didn't want to offer it unless he was just like wanting to tell the Lakers, like, just don't match. I don't want to be here. I want to go there. So once he decided on the Lakers, like that's where he wanted to go. I think San Antonio was like, if you choose us, not just to get the bag, not just to use us for leverage to get money from your other team, but if this is where you're deciding to actually want to go and you're telling the Lakers, hey, I want to go there, don't match. Obviously the Lakers still could have and probably would have matched, but I don't think San Antonio just wanted to be used as leverage either. And there's a whole different thing there because he talked about that. And he said he talked about it and really considered it. So they did offer him something. They did talk about it, but he elected to not sign their offer sheet and elected to go with the Lakers. And once he made his mind up, and he kind of spoke on that. So like I said, it's rare for teams to really pull that off anyways. Especially they weren't going to end this one either. Usually one of those three Phoenix guys is always banged up. Yeah, that's facts, man. Passionate believer, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Everyone's going to be happy about our 3 first-round picks coming up soon, and the world of possibilities that opens. Yep, a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, a lot of things to talk about. Thanks for pulling up. We appreciate you, man. Maybe we can pass Suns in the standings. Suns have the toughest remaining schedule, and they're going to stay hurt for sure. Greg, what's going on, my guy? What's good, Jeff? Great win. We need the win tomorrow as well. Facts. Definitely, most definitely need that win, man. I would really love to go into the All-Star break at this pace. Even if they win, that's still 5 of and lose, that's still 5 of 7. You know what I mean? Not ideal. I believe the last time they went in to Utah, LeBron didn't play, right? So this is going to be, if my memory serves me right. So if that's the case, and it's 2 in a row without LeBron, and it's going to be, I think that is where D'Lo kind of started his run when he got 39 in Utah and a loss. So hopefully, Lakers can go pull off some magic, get a win in an arena that's tough to win in, and head into the All-Star break looking good, man. That's exactly what we are hoping for, man. With our 3 first-round picks, we should be able to draft Bronny and Bryce as well. Joe Ingles, what's up, man? No LeBron for tomorrow's game. Jeff Ham overused LeBron in the fourth quarter. Man, Ham gets no love on any night of the week. But on that note, guys, I'm going to shut it down for the night. Appreciate you guys pulling up. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Go ahead and drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and turn on those post notifications. Search if you can drop that link in the chat for me one more time for those who are pulling up late. Item of today with our partnership with Fanatics is the Kobe Bryant Los Angeles Lakers Fanatics Authentic 10.5 by 1360 point finale sublimated plaque. Head on over to the link that Search is going to put in the chat. It's $29.99 with free shipping if you use the promo code that's on the screen when you get to Fanatics 24 ship. So $29.99 gets Kobe's final game 60-point plaque. I have this plaque myself. Now that I'm a partner with Fanatics, every show that I do, I'm going to have an item of the day. Tonight, I chose the Kobe Bryant 60-point plaque. Like I said, I have it myself. I love the item. Head on over to that link that Search will put in the chat. Go ahead and get yours. My partnership with Fanatics means that anyone who places an order with my link, it's the same thing, same Fanatics experience. If you already have an account, nothing changes. It's just Empire Jeff TV, the channel and the show get credit for the sale, and a portion of the sale, they make a contribution to the channel. So that's what it is. We have a partnership with them. And shout out to everyone who's placed their orders already, and shout out to everyone who will continue to do so. So appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for pulling up. You enjoy the rest of your night. You guys have a great Valentine's Day with your significant others. And like I said, stay safe. Lakers won tonight. Go Lakers tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. And man, just happy to have Search back, man. We all win when Search is in the building, man. We love you, Search. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kurt, for pulling up as well. Thank you, Angie, the other moderators. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a safe night. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Go Lakers.